CS during that level 1 fight.
Copy that.
Well, the Azir had some CS there off of it. Ripple going to have to play into level 3 Guma with a stacking wave down here. Quite the level 1 there.
So let's realign a bit because I feel like I sold FlyQuest a little bit short, and you can't let me do that when I'm on broadcast with you, Toby, because at least it was a trade. As you said, CS mid. Also, Bwipo getting the kill. Small gold lead for what it's worth in this lane spot.
Yeah. We'll see about the ramifications of this one.
Just smiling still, and I'm not sure if that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's because, you know, watching that fight as it was happening, I was like, oh, they're making the call to keep the Azir mid. They feel like the Azir wouldn't have made the big difference in that little skirmish. So in the end, we'll have to evaluate afterwards. But they do send Busio down here with Bwipo to make sure that he can actually stay under the tower versus Guma and Keria. And so they will be able to at least stick around for that minion wave of experience. But bottom side is the one that does not have the extra 50% damage reduction to champions for the first 5 minutes. And so Guma already was able to knock off a turret plate for himself. And then you end up in a situation where you've got Masu as a top lane Varus, which is not bad. Top lane Varus was actually just meta in itself.
Mirwin did it over in the LEC.
Yeah, and was completely spammed in solo queue for quite a long time. So it's not like a bad thing, but it definitely is going to be painful for Bwipo and Busio down on the bottom side, because they're also probably going to get dove by Owner. Owner's heading over, so I want to look at bottom lane. Thank you.
Here we go. Permafrost, remember, is what you got to look for. Busio gets hit hard and doesn't even get a chance to react. Double turret shot by Owner, well juggled as Guma picks up the first kill. Now onto Bwipo, level 3, body slams in. He attempts, but doesn't survive. It's a small trade, but remember, Guma's got time with the wave. There's no TP, and he just picked up a double kill.
Yep. T1, successful dive, really smart from them. They already had chunked him pretty low under the tower. They built up the wave again. They call Owner over. They don't let FlyQuest have any sort of breathing room here. And then look at how they started. Owner got the knock up onto Busio, and then they piled in damage really quickly there, forcing him down. They want to go with the second one. Bwipo knows that Keria's probably going to be the one to try and take it, and so he does a really heads-up move there. Goes for the body slam, does get the chunk damage. So even with the barrier there for Keria, the extra turret shot does finish him off and at least get them the counter kill. But still massive advantages here for T1 out of the attempted lane swap and their answer in fighting the jungle invade level 1.
You can see XP comes on the side of your screen there. Masu is level 6, so at least that ulti's online, but as you said, bottom side set up for success. Even Faker's here in a good position despite the CS advantage because he got the earlier kill. I think we also need to mention that the lane swap has been reversed again. It was bottom side of T1 that went top with Keria starting it off. But Masu looks like he wants to actually match it now here on the Varus with 6 himself.
And I like this from T1 because the power of the grubs is increased on this patch, substantially so. And with the speed that they've been ending out games, you can definitely tell that they want to make use of the void grub buff and all these turrets. They don't want to wait around for a long game stacking dragons. Like that's not really on the timeline.
They got dinner reservations,
Yeah,
can't be here all night.
The timeline, we're on the grub timeline here, not the dragon stack timeline. And so they go for the top side objective instead. Pick that one, although at least a little bit of ocean dragon regeneration might help out FlyQuest. They're going to get 4-person dove here.
I don't know how close to level 6. It looks like he's half the way there, so ignore it
Inspired's walking.
Fake has the wall, but not needing it. Remember, Masu with the lockdown is what we're looking for. How they survive. The level 3 Nautilus going to try. Under turret, gets a little bit janky. His owner takes it up. Ends up being a trade here, but Guma picks up the kill. With the plate on top of it as well, Inspired hovers off to the side. But he can't get anything done. The damage is already done.
Jensen also pushed another wave from mid lane there to get up to tower. It looks like, and Masu, I thought, did a really good job there, saving his flash and then getting out to safety, so they got the 1-for-1 trade, and Masu got to stick around. He's still up there, but James is going for one.
Level 6 of both of them still wants to take it. I mean, Dave's got solo killed a hell of a lot of players. This bro, he's getting on the edge again.
Yeah, if that had hit, because like you're saying, they were 1 minion each from level 6, they were about to get it, so he was thinking, I ghost at him, I hit my Q3, I kill a minion, I get him in the ultimate, but if you don't hit that Q3, it's like step 1 of the
trade from Faker, actually.
Satu hit
Gets the
lagi
phase rush,
masuk.
chases after Jensen.
Faker.
Turret shot taken as well.
Faker.
Half HP if he gets forced out again. Remember that TP still has a quarter of the cooldown left.
Guma is going to be so insanely scary.
That was a sigh at the start as well.
This game, Guma with 3 kills, his opportunities done already. Especially with the lethality build, you're going to see these, these Qs from Kalista just like massive chunking people. Let's see what he can do with it, because he returns back top lane. I like this. Then they can keep pressure up here, continue to push down, because bottom side, even with Zeus kind of using everything there, he's got his teleport and assume it's just going to go right back.
Remember, part of that gold lead on Gumayushi as well comes from the double turret plate top. Bot as well. They're looking to set up for more Kobe. Even TP being burned. Where is that?
It's back bottom.
Back bot,
It's
okay.
back bottom.
Service, you're baiting me. Chains of Corruption comes through. Guman, meanwhile, doesn't need to cleanse this, doesn't have it. Doesn't care. The pokes in. Carrier tanks up turret again while T1 have to get out of dodge, because
Oh my god.
sends him back, but one minion maybe
Oh,
saves
nice.
the day. Owner running for his life with Guma over the wall, the Weaver's wall.
Yes.
Brings Bacon
Oh
back into
my
melee
god.
range. Seismic jump flash away from Jensen. He's caught between a rocker, and a rock. Baker on the back end still pokes him down.
Oh.
Just when you think Fly can get revenge,
Oh.
T1 still reigns supreme.
Another
Gila.
rock, another rock, and another kill, and another kill, and another kill for T1. You can tell they really want to keep forcing around Guma. You know, this fed Kalista that we keep talking about, this lethality
Oh
build.
my god. Oh my
Serious
god.
timing with Sick Man, and they are making fun of North
Tapi
America.
kemarin-
T1 in play-ins, like,
Ini
get them
juga
out of here, put them in the main stage.
Terus kayak gitu.
Good night. Oh
Masih
man,
ada empat
the
di bawah, dia
timing
teleport
on
ke
the
bawah.
arrival there. The teleport comes in. If you want to do that at home, it's actually
Tapi
not that
PSG
hard to
waktu
time
itu.
these teleports. You know, you just aim your skill between the teleport location and your fountain. That's where the person will arrive.
Tahu.
Never mind. Here we go.
Is revenge coming?
This is real revenge. Here we go. Let's see. There's flashes on both Guma and Carrier, so I
There
think at most you get a flash.
And there's a barrier. He walks back in
Right.
front of Goomer. He saves his life.
Not even gonna get a flash.
But with the fate sealed, well done from the 2v2. And you're right, no summoner for the Drake,
Yeah.
just the ulti.
Yep.
T1
Kalista
pakai-
ult, no problem.
pakai skin dia.
Massive revenge there. Okay, let's take another look. They started out, Masu hit the ultimate onto Gumi to delay the big damage, but it doesn't matter. They got the full combo on him, and this was a kind of a cool sweep. There was one more minion left, and so that extra range minion taking the first turret shot meant that Owner didn't die, because if Owner had to take that turret shot also, then maybe they would have been able to finish off that first kill there. Then they get the return, and the super fed Kalista comes through. Faker did such a good job coming in to cover for Owner there so that Sejuani could get out alive. They pop the heal. They are just brutal with it, man.
I feel like every international, like Guma kind of keeps his team together. But you get to an international and Guma gets even better. The duo gets even better, whether they adapt to the meta or just have insane laning phases like we've had. Whether it's a laning phase traditionally or not. I mean, we've only got positives to talk about here for T1 with a 4K gold lead in the early game. Now with 6 scrubs yet again here. Like, it doesn't matter, 6-0 Kalista, you got to take it down. You got to find something to slow this game down, I feel. Because FlyQuest again are getting run over.
You know what this game is? This game is double or nothing. Can you beat 1647?
Oh,
again?
wow. T1
Like, all right, fine. You were able to barely squeeze by game number 1. How about second chance here?
Okay.
As they're going to be calm for 1 second. Faker, though. Okay. Is going to get a tiny sliver of chunk damage while the
Gila,
rest of the
Nautilus
squad
dan dasar
just
tank
takes
sekali.
care of mid
Mungkin
lane
kan-
cryo into dragon pickup for themselves. But I would say, biggest thing, T1 are able to keep forcing around Guma. Like,
Yep.
FlyQuest need to make sure that the fight is not around this Kalista, because you're just not going to win it around him. He's way too far ahead. There's too much power. And because of the popular lethality Qmax build, it's a burst damage build that is so good so early on, plus you have the most gold in the game. So either you have to get people alone.
Like Faker maybe. Oh, winners. It's Carrier's ulti that swings and misses, but Faker still pushes them off of the turret. Inspired flushes under and finds it. Everyone survives. Okay. FlyQuest got a shutdown.
How'd he
That's
get in
something,
there?
but Busio
Nice.
went to an adventure. He decided to go through the
How did he
wardrobe.
get in there?
And he meets with the White Witch. I mean, Guma just picks up another kill because of it.
I want to take a look at how he got in there. We were all looking at topside though,
Yep.
where FlyQuest did make a move away from Guma, away from the Fed Callista, and they took down.
Holding. Masu just going to heal away. But just like that is, remember plating still, I can't believe plating's still up. It's crazy. Look at Carrier's poke damage. That's just unfair.
Nice.
All right, 4 minutes to go.
Alright. 130
Shrug it up.
20.
Let's see here. Pings, they're spamming pings onto Carrier. I think it's pretty hard to go for, or onto Guma. It's pretty hard right now. He's got double summoner spells up.
Yep.
But you know, first step is going to be blowing those summoner spells, and then maybe with a Nautilus, with a full combo here, if you Nautilus hold him in place and you have multiple members from FlyQuest come expend flashes, it is a giant shutdown.
Hit Faker again, inspired with the ulti up and available. No, not soon actually. Seismic shove comes back, and there's good damage on Faker, but he survives again and makes it troublesome for FlyQuest to continue any further.
Yeah, I think FlyQuest just keep on trying to pressure that side lane there.
Yep.
It's kind of your only opening, because Guma now also has gotten a spell shield with his Edge of Night. So not only does he have double summoner spells, but he also has the shield to rely on. Bubo trying to keep the minions away from the tower.
Just ignored. Good buffer from Zayas. Turret's going to drop down here thanks to Grubs. And a buff foot auto gets him that turret as well. 2-0 in turrets, by the way. Good can't chase with the body slam, hits minions instead.
And nobody else is coming either, so no extra damage, so nobody's going to go down there. Guma Yushi gold board.
2,000 kills. Wow. Of course, gold, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be like me. We're both looking for the chase. Inspired's coming in. Zayas is trying to buy some time here, but it might be buying time to bring the whole members down. He's still taking up. Cyclone as well. He runs for his life, goes in the all-out, survives, but now leading him on a goose chase.
Big Boosy.
Busio with the ulti available, but he's already out of range, and people move down for that. The map given over once again for a free Herald.
He's got Ignite and he has Ultimate, so he's thinking about some burst damage. But Zayas is able to escape there. Nicely done from him. Cassante work. But that's kind of the only real strategy they have left open for them, FlyQuest here. They're trying to make picks on both side laners at different times with extra members. You just try and overflow one side of the map. They're going to take a look here, but Faker's got friends on the way this time.
He does, and the arrow flashed away from, but again, Carrier just sending him out. A reason why we respect this Ash pick for him. Jensen can't do anything. He just stands there, tries to outrange, but Inner turret's about to go down thanks to Grubs yet again as T1 stack as a 4-man in topside, making it unapproachable from Fly to get anywhere near.
All right, another tower down. 15 minutes on the clock. We'll keep having our speed run check-ins.
You're like someone who's in Woolworths as the Mascard Lane economy snapshot pops in our face. You're like someone who's at Woolworths or let's be more relevant. What's shopping center? Trader Joe's. How's that? Right? And you just want to get through it as quickly as possible. So you're sitting there as Masu gets ulted and you're like, get me out, Mum. I don't want to be here. Busio flashes away as well. Trying to get out. Meanwhile, T1 are just looking through all the poultry. What do we buy today? Who cares? Get everything. You got a credit card with about $20,000 on it right now. FlyQuest can't manage that. They're stuck with you.
Okay, well, they avoid death, though. And Masu here, flash blown now. They're definitely going to have to play a lot safer, but given the circumstances, and the difficult job that was kind of handed to Masu and holding that mid lane here for a while, I think he's played pretty reasonably. Faker teleporting on down to the bottom side. This is one of the things, too, when you examine T1 and a lot of their stomps, that they do so well is consistently keep up full pressure on side lanes. You saw it in the first day of MSI, where they had giant CS leads, even when kill score was top and everything else there. But they're constantly pushing out side lanes first, then going to either pick up their kills or their objectives here. And so they ensure that they not only keep this lead, but increase it.
Hard to see again how FlyQuest can stop that side lane down. I mean, extended throughout. Inner's gone top side. Inner's next up on the menu bot. Means that with his push as well, Dragon goes down. T1 had that stacking element this game as well. They've also still got the Herald. We're 17 minutes in, which is an improvement. that the game is not at the inhibitor, but still the Herald to push in as Dragon goes down regardless.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, if you have the choice between mid-secondary turret and an outer secondary turret, you definitely want the outer secondary turret.
Oh yeah.
As it is worth substantially more gold. Total gold for the inner secondary, 550 I believe, and 800 for the side lane one. So, but they don't necessarily need to use the Herald to actually get that one. Owner's actually going to charge right in, and you can see on the minimap when Keria and Gumayusi are invading the jungle, you have to respect it as FlyQuest.
Really do. That Herald comes through, and part of the invade means that now T1 pushing up with the Herald alongside it.
There you go.
Tries to use that vision advantage, but
no driver means no extra void mites.
True.
Nice.
Spide coming in for a flank though. Here's the arrow. Not going to catch him. He goes into the clone. The real ulti though hits the prison down, and Kuma just bursts.
Wow.
If you have children, don't let them watch.
Yeah, that was brutal because they had Keria, Ash Arrow. It got the clone, but because of that, you know, Owner is able to hit the Sejuani ult on the fresh W usage from Inspired, and he got combo.
Comes through as well. Quippo trying to delay, but he flashes out. No response, no chance. Inner turret down. FlyQuest are burning summoners like flies here. They just keep falling and falling and falling.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what Faker said in the intro, right? Jensen was like, "Do use our chance?" Faker said, "No, chance. We're going to fall now."
As you said, this is really nice.
Yeah, so that's the W I was talking about, but Owner is waiting for the W. It's like, it's kind of insane. Keria's Ash Arrow forces it, and then Owner just nails him in the face right into the perfectly timed seismic shove from Faker out of the stun, and completely 100% 2-0. Wukong down, plus secondary outer turret down.
That's a big...
Yeah, but look at that little blip on the left. You see that one?
A blip.
You see that little blue dot?
I like that blip.
What happened there?
What did happen
What was that? I'm trying to remember.
Is that the invade? Maybe the CS lead on Jensen.
Oh, the CS! You're right! That was 8 CS right there!
Yeah, hell yeah!
But then all the kill... whatever.
And then we went other way, but that's what we remember.
That's what Analyst Test is going to go over.
Let's talk about the 10 seconds. Okay. I mean, again, no discredit to FlyQuest. I think there's been some good moments in the series. Game 1, the game top.
Nice.
Game 2, at least matching pound for pound. I'm not trying to be disingenuous. I'm just trying to say that.
I mean,
they've tried, but man, a T1 are a different beast, and this is what we know. They get to internationals, it's not just spotlight.
It's literal world champions right now.
Yeah.
Literal world champions closing in.
Nice.
Faker.
Did they not have a shove?
Maybe not. Faker does take it a little bit. Depth charge is there. This is the play. Flush away. Inspired matches. Sends Faker on a bounce house, and he does have enough damage. He takes away the mid lane god. Now, what else can you get? Inspired with another cyclone to get movement speed. Guma zones him away. Running forward as Zayas to separate Quippo. T1 with numbers disadvantage, but they're still playing the fight. Zayas gets slowed down. Is there ulti or not? An explosive card used. Zayas surviving for so long, and he's out. Jensen's ulti doesn't connect, and Guma's just over the wall. Ready and willing. Quippo with a body slam. It doesn't hit, no. Zayas jumps back in. He all out. Quippo's isolated this time from FlyQuest. T1 making fun of them. They are squashing them beneath their boots with the TPL. Zayas is just having the shy arc, isn't he? He goes in, he trades off, but it's all for a good cause when you know the rest of T1 are going to style on them.
Let's keep those combined kills per minute up, okay? I like it. Keep that action up. They're going for it. They're sending it. Masu.
Arrow's going to be absorbed at least. At least there's something there with the edge of night, but T1 still have to push in, and they've got the damage to this inner turret to make yet another gold acclamation.
There's a lot of pings on this ward. Well, and they kill the ward. Okay.
Never mind.
There was a teleport from Jensen and Whippo as well. Maybe like a double teleport play when Whippo got back up is probably what the pings and might have been about.
We've got the Baron, by the way.
Bedanya T1 sekarang sama T1 dulu.
So that means FlyQuest could steal a Baron.
That's right. And then what?
Bukan
Then you wait
playmaker.
inside your base for a while until
Ya, playmaker
happens,
tapi
and
di
you steal another.
di tengah war, bukan.
And then maybe if it's Elder, then Elder flip the game.
I like what you're picking up here, buddy.
Zeus
They
sama
do still have the
Honor
double
di sini
teleport
kayak
Whippo,
jadi
Jensen,
playmaker yang sendiri.
play that we're
Finishernya
going
itu.
over right now. They do need to get more deep wards out on the map to actually be able to use that play. ideally, you want to get vision on T1 players first so that you know you are teleporting into a numbers advantage. You can actually kill the person you're going for. And then you need to have a ward around to be able to pull the play off. Keria is making that very difficult for them, going through and clearing out most of them.
Umbral, an absolute nuisance as you pointed towards. Only one ward left in the pixel brush, I think. The Faker's going to walk over now, so at least not all vision's cleared away. But T1, the rest of the river as the arrow flies through. Inspired, not going to get hit. Clones just in case. He's had good reaction time at the very least this game. The Dragon is spawned. This is going to leave his soul point. T1 going to take this easy-handed. Pings are going up towards the Baron. It's like Fly, like, well, we've got to make the miracle play on this top side in the meanwhile. On the Faker, maybe.
Yeah, if they had actually got it knocked back towards the ward, maybe then Jensen teleports in, because Faker doesn't have flash, so that was probably the call for that play there, is if he actually got the knockback direction, then they would go for the teleport. Doesn't quite get it there. Faker just pushed out. Slides away to safety. Surfs away.
He does. Safety. Been surfing all game. He's been the target approach from FlyQuest, but even with the kills coming through, we've got to remember what T1 are trading on the other side of the map. As I said, Soul Point, so 4 minutes 30 till an Infernal Soul on Talia and Lethality.
Yeah, don't look at Guma's inventory. It's...
Oh, I looked. I should have looked. Man, that's 3 and a bit items. Versus Lethality Virus, who is not at 3 himself. The fact that Masu's even semi-close, I think is nice. For 4.5k gold lead, now onto Busio. Putting more style in. Zayas comes in for the roam. Busio gets ranged up. Takes a blast cone to survive with the flash away. But yeah,
forced now for sure. They've got really good turn. Even with the Ash Arrow being used there, Sejuani ultimate is ready. All right, here's where miracles can happen. Okay? Do you believe in magic?
Well, you need to. North America need to. Inspire goes in at 8k early. It's a good setup on the carry, but a Fate's Call gets him out of dodge. The seismic shove, though, takes away the jungler. And in the blink of an eye, the miracle is done. And FlyQuest now coming in a little bit late. Flippo with the explosive cast is nice, but it's not enough. And it's
Faker's teleporting.
Flippo, sorry, Busio. You're next up, hey.
Gila,
Running into it. Maybe Faker doing a little bit of running, but the Solis says otherwise. They run back in. He flashes back to the safety of Gumayushi. Ona just taking no damage as Guma's just running front line. Keria ran in for a bit of burst himself and almost dies. But
yeah, Keria had that calculated.
So calculated.
He's like, it's fine. Oh, Jensen.
Trying on Guma, flash away. Arrow doesn't connect. Keria with his last whim doesn't find it, but at least some kind of response play. Flippo's not done.
Oh, he wants to dance with death.
Meanwhile,
not quite. Yeah, Zayas here just knocking on the door.
DP just in front of his face. Wait, doesn't have Cyclone. They know the timers of jungle ult. As Zayas just protects bot lane turret from getting pushed by Jensen.
Yeah. Yeah, Inspired to try to use it in the Baron pit, trying to get their miracle going, and tower down on the top side, so inhibitor is fully exposed for next time around.
Did you think it'd be this one-sided? Like,
I did think it was going to be one-sided, but I mean, game number 1, even if you thought it was going to be a 2, I think game number 1 was surprisingly quick.
Oh yeah, I think even this one, like initially T1 have been getting the picks, they're still 13k gold ahead. Like, this is a statement you expect from LCK, from world champions, when they're running in a play-in stage versus second seed of the LCS.
Yeah, when are those world champ skins coming out?
Well,
pretty soon, right? Maybe?
Maybe during the tournament. As T1 make it through, because remember, with this win that is slowly encroaching FlyQuest base, they qualify for the main stage. They're done. They don't have to go through planes anymore. FlyQuest will get another chance against the winner of Estral and PSG. Maybe a rematch in the cards of FlyQuest as well. As T1 look to approach and send us to that absolute monster of a finisher here in less than 50 minutes so far in this series. Bot lane turret now gone.
Inspired here up on the...
Faker again. Cyclone comes through, the last chance. Jensen gets a shove back on the Nemesis here in the mid lane. Faker's still going to die, but Guma cleans it up for a trade. Inspires to get on out of there as well. I'm talking like this is close. Even as Ona whiffs the ulti, it doesn't matter. Watch Guma's damage as he cleaves through the guy from Bioshock. Big Daddy down. FlyQuest left the
Oli,
Vivo! An attempt from Quimbo. Even that will do nothing. Under the turret, Keria sits freely. Ona's playing with food. I mean, mean, they're styling on them yet again. And T1 with Baron Kobe, I think they're just going to do it.
I agree.
Jangan, gue kok coy.
What a stomp here at MSI. Zayus goes for another one here on Inspired. Inspired bonks him on the head though.
Maybe it's not over. Kerry has demolished. Wait, Guma just silences him. Dredge line avoided. Busio, you're up next. No turret to speak of. That is disgusting. Carrier arrows down onto Jensen. Guma sits at 1 HP. Carrier flashes.
Whoa,
They
Let's
are
go.
making fun of North America. Golden Minions are helping out as well. Next sec, both of Guma heads in. Faker wins out. These guys go to the main stage, and this series is a domination of what T1, and a demonstration, I should say, what this team's capable of.
Oh yeah.
I for sure, for one, am for sure shocked that T1 are going to the main stage. Aren't you? Really well done by them, obviously. T1 here coming out, not messing around, absolute stomp by them. And they have not given away anything in the play-in stage either, so they will be heading to the main stage very hot.
In world record fashion, that was the fastest international BO3 timer.
Oh, itu paling
Yeah, we have
international
a
BO3
lot
paling.
of international BO3s.
That is also
But that one was really
helps with
fast. That was really fast.
I mean, this team is so good. Like, some people had doubts after the Astral series, but I think a lot of people also saw that T1 had a bit of fun with it too. Like this second game.
Abis ini
How
siapa
can you
siapa
not
ya?
love this team? So fun.
MSI.
The way that they play, the style that they
Top
play
e-sport.
with.
Wah, Fnatic.
Even FlyQuest
Nah, kita
members
bikin
during
thumbnail
that game,
lah.
you can tell.
I mean, it's a rough one. FlyQuest still have another chance. Remember, they are waiting for the winner of Astral and PSG in the lower bracket, but that is also a qualification match. So another BO3 to try and get themselves in the main stage. And we've seen good things out of FlyQuest so far. That was just like macro diff, micro diff. What's the middle between them?
World champ diff.
World champ diff.
Ya,
Top lane
champion.
diff. I mean, Zayas
Benar-benar.
more of a field day in game one. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be headed for a quick break, but you can stick around for the Verizon post-game interview with Masu. And remember, Top Esports and Fnatic, this banger is coming up next.
Kita buat Fnatic. Orangnya Fnatic yang mana ya? Orangnya ya Fnatic. Kalau dilihat-lihat Top Esport logonya itu sus juga ya.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Kita lihat. Liquid. Oh, mirip-mirip. Itu kan platform. Ini Terus satu lagi Fnatic. Fnatic. Wikipedia. Kita bikin stream baru ya, guys. Wah, jelas. Stop. Oke. Kita entry dulu ya guys. Kita end stream dulu, nanti kita balik lagi.
Welcome back to MSI 2024 after an incredibly dominant series from T1.
Bye bye guys.